senior female student athletes as we celebrate National Girls and Women in Sports Day. Joining me here at half court with our senior female student athletes is Wheaton College President Dennis Hanno and Wheaton College Faculty Athletic Representative Jill Miller. I will now turn the microphone over to Professor Miller.
We're here today to celebrate National Girls and Women's in Sports Day. Since its inception in 1987, this day has become an occasion to celebrate the participation, the success, and the accomplishments of female athletes.
Hey, how you doing?
It began today to honor Paul Hyman, who was captain of the 1984 Olympic team and a leader among athletes. Hyman worked for equality in sports, and her spirit and the achievements of women in sports are also commemorated on this day. Also on this day, we acknowledge one of the greatest achievements of the women's movement, which was the enactment of Title IX in 1972, a civil rights law that prohibits discrimination in education on the basis of sex. Title IX is the law that made it possible for women and girls to achieve a greater measure of equality in education and sports. But why was Title IX necessary? Before Title IX, sports were considered to be male-oriented spaces. We wouldn't be here today. In athletics, girls who wanted to be an athlete were warned that competitive physical activity would hurt their reproductive organs. They were also warned that it would hurt their chances of marriage. Women were not considered to be as team-oriented as men were. And when girls' teams did exist, they were marginalized, they had to raise their own money, they had to make their own uniforms, they had no fields or facilities, no scholarships or incentives or opportunities. They couldn't publicize their accomplishments. So in short, women and girls faced ridicule and institutional barriers in order to pursue the sports that they loved. Before Title IX, being told that you run like a girl was a pejorative description that was used to police gender stereotypes and to insult women. In terms of college, before Title IX, the number of women playing intercollegiate sports was fewer than 30,000, and today more than 200,000 women are accounted for in collegiate sports. 43% of all college athletes are women. The number of scholarships for women athletes has also increased dramatically, and this has spread beyond the college level. So for example, in the Olympic level, as of summer 2012, the Olympics saw women participating for the first time in all the sports that men do, including boxing. And there are lasting benefits for girls and women who participate in sports. Girls who participate in sports are healthier, they perform better in school, they have higher graduation rates, and they attain greater self-confidence. As a professor, I see the effects of this in my classroom. I've watched participation in competitive sports empower and radicalize countless female students. And as a mother, I've watched my daughter have the same opportunities as her brother, and I've watched her take great pride in her athletic ability. So today it's normal for us to think about athletic excellence as applying to all genders. Along those lines, today we're also here to recognize 59 senior athletes who have distinguished themselves by their commitment to excellence and their team, by their dignity and their grace under pressure, their competitive spirit, and their love for their sport. Among our Wheaton senior athletes are NUMAC conference finalists and champions, NCAA regional and national competitors. These women have brought recognition to Wheaton College and to our athletic programs. But also important are their achievements as scholars. The group of women that you see here include Dean's List students, academic All-Americans, presidential, Balfour, community, and trustee scholars. They've also extended themselves beyond the classroom to the Wheaton community by their service as student government representatives, as RAs, as preceptors, as tutors, interns, and as leaders of our many campus organizations. We also want to recognize the parents who are here. Thank you for your role in encouraging your daughters to develop their athletic ability and for the many hours you've spent backyard coaching, sitting in the stands, or pacing in the stands throughout your daughters' athletic careers. So please recognizing the outstanding women athletes of the class of 2016 from Wheaton and from Babson.
At this time, we will introduce you to our senior female student athletes. As I call your name, please come visit with Professor Miller and President Hanno. Sarah Alexander, volleyball. Alyssa Almario, women's basketball. Rebecca Arnone, women's basketball. Julia Baines, women's swimming. Julie Byers, soccer. Kira Bowman, swimming. Anne-Marie Brasacchio, synchronized swimming. Allie Bush, lacrosse. Mia Camby, lacrosse. Julia Cipriano, soccer. Madison Cohen, lacrosse. Georgia Crane, cross country and track and field. Ariane Creighton, volleyball. Robin DiAgostino, volleyball.
Volleyball. Oh, Robin!
Skylar Dean Lee, swimming and diving. Erin Deneen, softball. Caroline Nicola Foley, tennis. Francesca Flynn, track and field. Stasi Ferber, tennis. Alyssa Gilman, soccer. Izzy Gorham, tennis. Helen Grant, swimming and diving. Kelsey Harris, field hockey. Emma Hart, softball. Maddie Hess,
I'll miss you after this year.
Casey Hess, volleyball. Rebecca Eidman, swimming and diving. Ellen Jacobs, volleyball. Brianna Jo Kim, track and field. Katie Cole, lacrosse. Kim Lagasse, cross country and track and field. Rana Levine, track and field. Courtney Leach, swimming and diving. Allie Lazat, soccer. Taylor Matuk, volleyball.
Oh, Taylor. I know Taylor.
Meryl McCluskey, swimming and diving. Kelsey Myers, swimming and diving. Julia Morneau, field hockey. Sarah Amaro, softball. Ava Mayette, lacrosse. Olivia Patricos, field hockey. Amanda Peterson, track and field. Jillian Rocha, softball. Brooke Sable, women's lacrosse. Kelly Shoemaker, basketball. Gordon Silva, cross country and track and field. Dagmar Sobchak, cross country. Aubrey Susi, track and field. Caroline Stancliffe, tennis. Jenna Tewksbury, lacrosse. Marina Thomas, soccer. Marissa Tomadio, softball. Elise Welber, volleyball. Kelly Welch, softball. Amanda Welch, swimming and diving. Tess Leyburn, soccer. Deirdre Wilson, volleyball. Tia Wilson, soccer. We also will honor 5 seniors from the Babson women's basketball team: Marissa Gigetti, Jess Colio, Kristen Farola, Lynette Graber, and Megan Otto. Ladies and gentlemen, your senior women student athletes from Wheaton Babson. Before we dismiss the women after their photo, we also want to take the time while we're here for a special announcement for one of our women's senior athletes. This season, women's soccer senior Julia Cipriano became just the 10th woman in Wheaton women's soccer history to eclipse the 100-point plateau. Here tonight, Here tonight to present her with the main ball for her achievement is women's soccer head coach, Lewis Reese.
Marion Steele's here, Robert.
Oh, okay.